Hidden within the heart of Rome lies a city unlike any other, a sovereign nation, just 44 hectares wide, yet holding centuries of secrets, power, and sacred tradition. This is Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, and the enigmatic epicenter of the Roman Catholic Church. But behind its ancient walls lies more than just faith and ritual. There are stories whispered in marble corridors, locked vaults of ancient texts, and mysteries that have shaped the destiny of empires. Vatican City was officially established in 1929 through the Lateran Treaty between the Holy See and the Kingdom of Italy. But its roots trace far deeper. To the martyrdom of St. Peter, the apostle believed to have been crucified upside down on Vatican Hill in the 1st century AD. St. Peter's bones are believed to rest beneath the altar of St. Peter's Basilica, a church so grand it took over 120 years to complete. Today, it is not just a place of worship, but a symbol of Catholic authority and divine connection. The Pope, the Bishop of Rome, resides here. As spiritual leader to over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, his influence reaches far beyond these walls. Buried deep beneath the Apostolic Palace is the Vatican Apostolic Archive, one of the most secretive repositories on Earth. Spanning over 85 kilometers of shelving, these archives hold centuries of documents, papal correspondences, excommunications, state secrets, and treaties with monarchs long turned to dust. Access is highly restricted. Only a handful of vetted scholars are allowed in each year, and even then, only for limited texts, under strict supervision. Some claim these archives contain evidence of early extraterrestrial encounters, suppressed gospels, or secret dealings with governments during war. While most of these are theories bordering on the conspiratorial, what we do know is that Vatican officials guard these texts with zeal. For a city founded on spiritual values, the Vatican holds immense wealth. From priceless Renaissance art to vast land holdings and investments, its financial dealings are global. At the heart of it is the Vatican Bank, officially known as the Institute for Works of Religion. Created to manage assets intended for religious works, it has often found itself at the center of scandal. Money laundering allegations, mysterious deaths like that of Roberto Calvi, the so-called God's banker found hanging from Blackfriars Bridge in London in 1982, and ties to global financial webs have given the bank a shadowy reputation. Despite reforms, questions still linger. Who truly controls the flow of money, and is every transaction guided by faith? In their Renaissance-era uniforms, the Swiss Guard might appear more ceremonial than serious, but these are no ordinary soldiers. Sworn to protect the Pope with their lives, the Swiss Guard are trained in modern security tactics, fluent in multiple languages and fiercely loyal. Only unmarried Swiss Catholic men are eligible, and their oaths are taken with solemn gravity. Within Vatican walls, their presence is constant, but not all threats are external. Throughout history, Vatican politics have been rife with intrigue, assassination plots, and internal power struggles. They are the Pope's shield, in both body and spirit. The Vatican is a place of contradiction, where sacred tradition meets cutting-edge diplomacy. It has its own observatory to study the stars, its own radio station to broadcast to the faithful, and permanent observer status at the United Nations. It has faced challenges too. Sexual abuse scandals that shook the very foundation of trust, conflicts with modern values, and internal calls for reform. Yet somehow the institution endures. Why? Because Vatican City is more than a place. It is a symbol of continuity, of mystery, of a belief system that has survived the rise and fall of empires. So as the bells toll from St. Peter's Square, remember this: Vatican City may be small, but its influence is vast. Behind every frescoed wall and marble statue lies a legacy of devotion, secrecy, and power. The secrets of the Catholic Church's seat of power are not just hidden in vaults or guarded by men in armor. They live in questions we may never answer, and in the faithful silence of centuries past.